Good morning, happy Wednesday, CJla. Jenna here to do try-ons of our new early release pieces launching today at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We pulled out from our Celebrate collection, which launches on Friday. We pulled out a few pieces that we thought were just, I think, extra special, and we wanted to kind of highlight them and make sure you guys had all the details because we didn't want them to get missed at all, because these pieces, I mean the Eleanor coat specifically, is one of our best sellers, so we wanted to make sure you guys had all the details and were able to snag it early, because we have 30% off running all week long, so you can grab the discount today and on Friday. And then also we have a brand new little mini jewelry line, handmade brass jewelry in India by artisans. It's really special and really unique, so I'm excited to talk about these beautiful pieces and comfy sweater coats. Before I get too much into the clothing, I wanted to first mention that we have our event next week, our Cookies and Cocoa Holiday Tent Sale and Boutique. If you were at our Winter Bash, you probably saw the amount of amazing goodies we have, not only in the tent sale, but also in the Holiday Boutique. And we just thought with the holidays coming up, next week would be the perfect time to get holiday shopping done, and you can get amazing prices in the tent sale as well as amazing gifts in the Holiday Boutique as well. So it's gonna be an awesome time. We have just a few tickets left, so I will make sure to put the event link down below so you can grab your tickets. Also wanted to mention that if you are not able to make it to our event next week, if you're not local to Southern California, we do not want you to feel left out. We always try to make sure that we're doing something online, or multiple things online for our girls that aren't able to make it to our in-person events. So I just wanted to note that, number one, you guys know whenever we do an in-person tent sale, we always make sure to treat our online girls to one too. So be on the lookout for that. And then also wanted to mention that we are going to do a Facebook Live. We've never done one on Facebook, but we wanted to kind of honor our Facebook insiders. We have a whole group on Facebook. It's a private group of our insiders, and we love those girls. It's a little tight-knit community, but we'd love for you to join as well, because we're going to do a live and give away $3,500 worth of items, and also do a Q&A with Carly and the team. It's going to be awesome, so I'll put the post down below with all the details. Now that I've talked enough, let's jump into clothing pieces and jewelry that are launching today at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then also just want to mention we are going to go live on our website where you can shop and watch our live at the same time. Me and Carly are going to talk through details of these pieces, as well as try-ons of the pieces in the live. So if you want to see Carly wearing the Eleanor coat and this jewelry, then make sure to join the live at 2, and you can head to our website to watch. Okay, let's jump into the Eleanor coat, guys. This one is a restock for us. Just want to mention that because whenever we mention that a piece is restocked, it means that it was highly requested to be brought back, or it sold out so fast and we're like, okay, we have to do it again. And that is exactly the case with the Eleanor. It was such a bestseller that we had to bring it back for this winter season to make sure you guys all can get your hands on it. It's not your average coat, it's a sweater material, so it's nice and stretchy, and let's continue to talk details on it. All right, I'm going to do some comparisons because I want to make sure you know what the difference is between the Eleanor and maybe other coats we've done. So if you remember the Dover coat, we launched that a few months ago. I purchased it. I love the Dover coat. That is a very structured kind of trench coat style, a little bit like that felt material, so no stretch in the material. And then the Boston coat from a few years ago, very similar, I guess, to the Dover, maybe a little bit more slim. So I feel like the Eleanor is a mix between the Boston and Dover, and then a sweater, because the Eleanor is a sweater coat, so there is give, there is stretch to the material because it is a knit. So you can see on the inside it is like a woven knit, so there is stretch, there is give in the material. It's very flexible in its sizing, and I like that it's like a very classic fit. It's not oversized, but it's not a slim fit. I wanted to note right now I'm wearing a size medium, but I also have a small, so I will compare the two so you can see the difference. I want to spend some time on these coats because I truly feel like these coats are such a great investment and something good to have in your closet. I honestly haven't realized how much a good coat is valuable in your closet until recently, when every winter I'm stuck in the outerwear department. I feel like I have lots of sweaters, but I don't have the outerwear coats that I would put over the sweater or over the long sleeve that can really dress up my look. And I feel like the Eleanor truly is that. If you have any work event parties, holiday parties, or even just want to feel good on like Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving Eve dinner or something, or maybe like a church event, and you want to feel nice and dressy without looking overdressed, I truly feel like the Eleanor is exactly that. Pair it with a simple long sleeve, a pair of your favorite denim. I'm wearing distressed denim. This is the Kate jean, but you can definitely wear non-distressed if you're wanting a more clean look, or for work. I feel like this can double as like a little blazer look in the winter. It's truly a necessity in your closet. Okay, this is one of my favorites. I'm obsessed with this color because it is very subtle and very neutral while still having a little print and pattern. So this is the Eleanor coat in the brown. I'm wearing a size small now, so I was wearing a medium in the tan and cream. So here is that color difference. I was wearing a medium in this one, and then this is the brown. So you can see this one is a very kind of tanny blush color with cream, and then this is brown with charcoal kind of details in there. So very subtle. And then I'm wearing a size small now. This is the size that I would probably prefer, just a little bit less roomy in the arms and body, and I like the little bit more tapered shape it gives me. But I have to mention that this is one of our higher end coats. It's amazing quality, and it's gonna last for years. So it's on a little bit of the higher end of our pricing. It's $128, but we have 30% off site-wide, and I did some math. It's now down to $89.60, which is amazing, from $128 to $89. And talking details of what I have underneath, because I've kept this little base layer going for my two Eleanor coats. These are two pieces that I wear on repeat in try-ons, and it's hard because I'm like, I want to show other pieces, but my initial I'm just gravitating towards them are these two pieces. If you've noticed, I wear the Kate jeans and the ribbed long sleeve, I think in like every try-on the past few weeks. I personally own the ribbed long sleeve. I wore it for my own family photos with my Dover coat because I love it. This is a size small, and then I tucked it in here. I just love the classic easy neckline. It really shows off your décolleté and the jewelry. It's very feminine. I love that it's not see-through, and it's a kind of like a brighter white, and it's very reasonably priced and made in the USA. And then I have on Kate jeans. I've recently sized up to a size 7 in the black Kate jeans. I like the 5 in the light wash, but I like the 7 in the black because they're just a little bit more slim but so flattering. We have a very exciting restock happening this Friday of our honey cardigan, another one of our best-selling pieces. I personally own the honey cardigan and love it, and we have it in a bunch of colors now. We have a black and mocha available on the site right now, and then we are restocking the white and the ivory on Friday in our Celebrate collection, which is awesome. This sweater is a classic. You can just see the furry, squishy, bunny softness of this sweater, but it also just has a classic shape. It's not crazy long and like tunic length, but it's not cropped. I feel like you could wear a little tank underneath this in the spring. You can pair this sweater over literally any dress. It's such an easy fit. And it's just adorable. I feel like it's classic too. It's not really going to go out of style, and the knit on it is beautiful. This is a size small medium for reference, and it restocks this Friday. I'm obsessed with the honey. It's so cozy, it's so cute and just dainty, and pairs well with literally everything. The Lawson blazer is a perfect option if you are looking for outerwear in your closet that can easily be dressed up and then also dressed down, but maybe isn't a coat necessarily. The Lawson is a blazer that we launched a few weeks ago, and it truly pairs amazing with everything in the Celebrate collection. So I'm going to be pairing the Lawson with pretty much everything behind me. I love the Lawson, so it is a classic fit. Very classic kind of like blazery material. I love that the shoulders are a little bit structured, but they're not crazy like shoulder pads action, And then also there are really pretty decorative tortoiseshell buttons on the wrist, which make it really unique. And then also the length is a little bit longer, so it gives a little bit more of that oversized, a little bit of like a fun modern take on a blazer. It's not your average kind of like stuffy blazer. It makes business casual a lot more cute, I'll say that. So this is the size small on me, and it also comes in 2 other colors. If you love all natural fabrics, then you are going to love the Christie. This is the Christie wrap dress launching on Friday, and it is 100% cotton, and it is beautiful and light and breezy and so soft. It has a wrap effect, so I just want to note this isn't a faux wrap. It's a real wrap, so this tie is what pulls the dress wrapped over together. But I will note that there is a not adjustable, what's this called? Like a little clasp, a little closing clasp right here. So just wanted to note that it's nursing friendly, which is awesome. And then you don't have to worry about the front coming open with the wrap dress. So very functional right there with that little button closure. And then this is the length on me. I'm 5'7", and then wearing a little heeled clog. It's a beautiful, beautiful dress. And again, 100% cotton. And then it's in this beautiful like brown chocolatey color. Now let's add a coat on top. I'm going to add the tan and cream Eleanor coat in the size medium here, just to show you that you can throw on this coat as a lighter colored option with a darker dress. It definitely makes it kind of ready for winter as well. And then once again, you can kind of button it up. And then you have a dressy look, and then you can definitely switch into booties if you want your ankles kind of be covered and warm. You can wear tights underneath this dress, but just wanted to show that you can throw on the Eleanor here in tan. But I'm going to do a little monochrome look with the brown Eleanor and do a little brown on brown action with the Eleanor and the Christie. But one brown is darker, so you can see that they do contrast each other a little bit, but definitely gives you a little bit more of a nighttime look. One of my personal favorites from the Celebrate collection is the Connolly dress in this beautiful kind of like sapphire blue, and there's little tiny white moons on it, but they're so subtle, so it kind of gives, if anyone's a Taylor Swift fan out there, Midnight's era, but with the white honey cardigan, just that little pop of bright white. It's like very winter-esque, but also very nighttime, so I feel like you could definitely wear it for like a date night or any occasion, or even like a summer wedding, because it's not too dark. It's still a really pretty blue, and then just want to note it is fully lined, so you don't have to worry about it being see-through, and it's very satiny and beautiful. And then also the skirt portion has like a little flare to it, so it's beautiful adjustable spaghetti strap straps, and then also just a midi style length, so I just paired it with some boots and the honey cardigan. Here is a fun combination, the Connolly mixed with the Eleanor. I do feel like the print on the Connolly is subtle enough to pair with such a bold print like the Eleanor, so just wanted to show you this option. And then you can definitely pair it with the brown Eleanor as well. So here's that. I feel like the blue and brown is such a pretty combination. Here is the Eleanor in the brown paired with the Connolly. So Eleanor definitely goes with this dress, and then also of course that Lawson blazer would look beautiful over this as well. So all the layers with the Connolly dress. You can definitely wear it solo, but I feel like this dress is made to just have layers on layers. It truly would be a beautiful kind of slip dress to add into your closet for those fun occasions, but I think you can also pair this with sneakers and wear it out as well. That wraps clothing, but now I'm going to move on to jewelry, and before I do, I want to give a quick little spiel about this jewelry because it's not your average jewelry. This jewelry is handmade in India. It's all brass, made by artisans by hand in India, and we are really excited for this very special collection. I feel like these pieces do not feel like cheapo little jewelry that you get from the mall. Like, these are high-end, expensive, and they just feel unique. They feel different than your average jewelry, and they're beautiful. So they're all brass, but I just want to note that I mix what's it called, metals. I wear white gold, and I wear brass and yellow gold. So just wanted to note that you can totally mix metals, but these are all brass, but I'm going to run through every single piece of jewelry launching today at 2. So the first 3 pieces I'm going to show are the earrings I've been wearing this whole try-on. These are the Cora earrings. They have this beautiful hoop, kind of look like a little Christmas ornament with the little shape at the top. but a very classic hoop, kind of medium thickness and medium size. And then also these bangles, this is the willow bangle with these little squigglies. And then also just want to mention these are adjustable, so you can kind of pinch them in to make them a little bit smaller or open them back up to make them bigger. I have pretty small wrists and I don't feel like they're too big, but they do like kind of dangle a little bit, which is fun. And then this is the Avalon bangle. So here is willow compared to Avalon. A little bit difference in the tone of the brass, but this has a little kind of like square shape, and then the squiggles, which are so cute. So Cora, willow, and Avalon. Next is the Mila bracelet. This one is a really fun one. I feel like it has this little bit of like a rope look to it. So you can see this is the clasp, which I mean is beautiful. But this right here is a little bit like a yarn kind of rope style. And then these beads, I mean, are just beautiful all around. They kind of look like interwoven into this like rope style. So it's meant to kind of have some like texture and crinkle look to it. Not like 100% smooth, but I feel like this one is really, really pretty with the black and the gold contrast. So this is the Mila bracelet. If you love a good statement, then the Sedona is for you. I love this thick chain with all these details down here. So let's just run through them. First, it starts off with this gold bar, and then these little kind of gold plates right here stacked like little coins. It's beautiful. And then these like clear gems at the bottom, which all this texture is just so beautiful, and it's nice and long. So you can definitely layer it with other necklaces. So the Sedona is beautiful. And then I have to mention also all the jewelry is 30% off with that code CELEBRATE30. The rest is earrings, so I'm just going to compare one on each side so you can see the difference. This is the Tatum earring, and it is so fun, very kind of edgy and cool to add into your collection of jewelry. If you're more into rounded shapes, this might be a good one to add though to spice it up. So the Tatum has this just really cool pointed look, very sleek. And then this is the Callie, almost looks like a little sun. It's stunning. It has that little curve, but it kind of leans a little bit more straight against the face, so you don't have to worry about having this like huge like sun looking thing on the side of your ear. It's very subtle and very beautiful. So this is the Callie right here, and then this is the Tatum. Two more earrings. I have the Tatum on and the Rain. So let's start with the Tatum. The Tatum are, I mean, let me just compare. These are the Callie, and these are the Tatum. I feel like they have the same kind of vibe with that sunshine look, but I feel like the Tatum obviously has that bigger hoop and then a little bit more like spiky. Then these are kind of more like rounded edges, and these are a little bit more of like those sharp geometric edges, so you can see how that looks. And then this is the Rain hoop. Almost looks like a little kind of like paper clip, but it's beautiful, very thin, very sleek hoop, but kind of has that like different angle to it. So it's not your typical round hoop. This is a little bit more round, and you can see this one is longer. So if you're looking for a hoop that goes past the chin, then the Rain would be it. So it's a beautiful, beautiful hoop. Just want to show the difference between these two. Last but definitely not least are my personal favorite from the collection. These are the Aria earrings, and I love these ones because of all of the layers of hoops. There are 3, and they kind of just have movement to them. You can see they go in and out of the biggest hoop. So when you kind of like move your head, they move around, and I just feel like that is so fun and unique and different. I haven't seen anything like these before, so the Aria are definitely one of my favorites from this collection. I feel like along with the Cora, which I was showing pretty much all try on, the Cora and the Aria are definitely my 2 favorite, just because they're classic but with a little bit of unique spins on them. So just wanted to highlight the Aria earrings, the last earrings I'm showing, last piece of this jewelry collection. So the Eleanor and the jewelry launch at 2 p.m. today, and we're going live talking all the details, so make sure you join at 2.